So I'd like to give a definition of Kavana. What is a definition of Kavana? So first of all, we can translate Kavana as a meditation. Even though in Lashon HaKodesh we don't have a language of meditation. You know, in Hebrew, when you mention meditation, people say the word meditatia. But in Lashon HaKodesh we have the word Kavana, being about Kavana. And really, what is meditation? Meditation is concentrating on a particular something or a series of particular somethings. And what we're suggesting is that when we're speaking about meditation, the word Kavana is a good use of the word meditation in Yiddishkeit. And let's give an analogy of what being a Bal Kavana is. The analogy is as following. When we have a torch or a flashlight, so in life, if we are in the nighttime, where it's nighttime and we're swinging around the flashlight, we're not necessarily going to see where we want to be going, because the flashlight is just all over the place. I'm swinging around like this, it's not going to help me. But what do? If we focus that flashlight in front of us, then we can see where we're going. Now, what happens once we have placed the flashlight in front of us and I can see a few feet in front of me? Depending on the brightness of that flashlight is how far I can see. So we've got the focal point, we've got the attention of the flashlight, so to speak. We've focused the flashlight on something in front of us. Then we've got the intensity. The intensity is how bright the flashlight is or how dim the flashlight is. So with this analogy, what we can describe is that when we're practicing his beinunus, when we're practicing meditation, when we're working on being a Bal Kavana, there's two areas. There's an area of developing our focus, which we call attention. So the more I concentrate on my breath, I can place my attention on my breath, and I can hold that attention placed on my breath. That's one element of being a Bal Kavana, that I could focus on my learning, I could focus on my tefillah, I could focus on whatever I'm doing. That's one aspect. That's placing the torch, shining the torch in front of me. But then the next aspect of being a Bal Kavana is the intensity, brightening the torch or dimming the torch. And that's to do with our awareness. So we've got intention and we have awareness. So the more I place my intention on something, there's as well my awareness that I'm aware of as I'm doing what I'm doing. So for example, say I'm davening. So I've got intention to do with my davening, but I've got my awareness as well, my emotional state, or what's going on around me, how intense I am while I am davening. So being a Bal Kavana is the oscillation between these 2 points, the oscillation of intention and the oscillation of awareness and intensity. So when we speak about being a Bal Kavana, the goal is that we can develop our awareness and we can develop our intention. We can develop the ability to focus and place our intention on something, and then there's a quality of awareness and intensity as I do that particular thing. So this is a definition that we can give to being a Bal Kavana, which we can as well include meditational practices to help do that. So it's not just placing my focus on my breathing, but it's being aware of the intensity of my breathing as well, the quality of my breathing as well. So I'm always oscillating between these 2 points. So hopefully it'll give us something to think about in regards of defining what it is to be a Bal Kavana and what we're trying to achieve in this area of life.